Alrighty, y'all are here today with Edward Fox. We have us a guest here today. We're gonna have a bunch of questions. We're talking about e-commerce and how to build a brand that's gonna make her some money for the long term. All right, Sabrina, what are your questions?
Okay, first off, when creating a business, how important is it to have a mission statement and a vision statement to your business?
That's very important because it's what's driving you and the reason for your business. One thing that I feel is most important in business is customer service. I really believe that customer service is more important than your profit margins. I can say that because of businesses like Amazon, the Ritz-Carlton, pretty much any big business that will put how you feel above, you getting a $10 gift card or this or that, different things will be done on your behalf because they want to keep you as a customer. They want to keep you satisfied. So yes, vision statement and mission statement are very important. You definitely want to have those because that goes into you, what's driving you and driving your employees. But how are you going to make your customers feel? That's even more important. So yeah, let's think about all of those.
Okay. So
Customer service. I'm gonna say customer service is number one, actually, in my mind. That's something I learned from Jeff Bezos. He's the guy that started Amazon. Y'all knew that, right? Okay, cool. So, yeah, what else? Don't man. I like the questions.
So customer service and customer satisfaction. Tell me what's the difference, like, cause I know it's a difference, like, it's just like, I don't know, like, I know it's a difference, I just don't know how, like, would I be able to separate and differentiate the two as far as anything, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, your customer service determines customer satisfaction. If your customer service is lagging, you're gonna have low customer satisfaction. So yeah, that's why customer service is number one.
So that's a goal, and then satisfaction would be an objective of the goal.
Absolutely. That sounds really good. I'm glad you put it that way. Because customer service, providing the best customer service possible is the activity, right? But the goal of the activity is to to get customer satisfaction. So one thing I like to think about is the lifetime customer value. So we do LTV. How much does one of your products cost?
$15.99.
$15.99, right? So that's for one product. How many times will this person buy a product from you?
As far as just the waist trainer, you should only want to buy it once, unless you're seeking a different waist trainer for a specialty, like on your body, a different area that certain waist trainer can contour or help you with. But then you should only be able to use that one and use it for as long as you need.
Okay, so are you gonna sell them any other products?
Like the headbands, and the sweat absorbent headbands for their lace fronts or their wigs to help hold them and keep them intact, still absorbing the sweat but not allowing their glue or their wigs to shift or slide. Then the water bottles that I also have for them. So those would be the other two products, and the butt lifter.
Okay, so how much do these things cost? Because this is the waist trainer right here. Waist trainer. Then you said headband. How much is a headband?
I was gonna do like $4.
$4? Okay. After we get it written down, we're gonna have to work on these prices because you might want to raise some of them so you can increase the lifetime customer value. This is what we're getting to now, because this is very important. So we got the headbands for pretty much $16. That's the waist trainer for $16. Headbands for $4. What's next? You said the water bottle?
Yeah, the water bottles. See, I ain't really made a price on the water bottles, but I know they're going to be around $8.
$8 for a water bottle? Okay, let's say $8. What's next?
And then the butt lifters. The butt lifters. The butt lifters are going to be $10.
$10 for a booty lift. That's better than a Brazilian butt lift.
which is
For-
$5,000.
I understand that. Okay. So it's looking like $16 plus $4 plus $8 plus $10. 18, got 22. We got pretty much $38.
Mm-hmm.
So about $38. We're not talking about tax right now, but at best, you're gonna be able to get $38 from one customer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, how can we raise that?
That's what I don't know. Why would we want to raise it? Is it for me, or is it just like I need better products or quality products? 'Cause I think they're good quality, but okay. So am I raising it for the quality that is a good quality and it deserves to be more, or am I raising it for financial gain? Like, yeah, is that what I'm doing?
I think it's all that.
Oh, okay.
Profit.
Mm.
I mean, people get into business for profit, but also, do you just want to sell it to like just get it out of the door and just make minimal profits on it?
No, I don't want to make minimum. I mean, I would like to, like I said, sell it for its value and its worth, because these are good quality items that I'm obtaining. So it's like I want to get it and then sell it for its value. So I mean, I feel as though I think that's a fair amount for a waist trainer. I mean, the headbands could be a little bit more because they're being like created with like certain technology for like sweat absorbing and preserving of the glue, the lace, and everything. I think that could be a little bit more. So.
Okay. So when you say that, it makes me think maybe you can double the price, and that'd be worth it to the customers, because really people spend money because they're getting something in return. There's a result. There's a feeling. It's doing something for them. So, like you said, it absorbs sweat. So guess what? These people are not having wet heads when they're working out.
Mm-hmm.
They're not getting sweat dripping all over their makeup, because a lot of women may go to the gym with makeup on.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's different things you got to think about what your customer is going through, and how can your product help them with that. Like, that's what you're going to be writing on your web pages, on your ads. If you run ads, that's going to be in everything, really. So you always want to focus everything around the customer. I'm right, customer, and then I need to work on my handwriting. Then everything is based on the customer. And this is how you make money long term, because giving customers what they want and what they need, and being known to provide the best customer service that they can get anywhere, that's what's going to help you stand out for the rest. And this is one of the things that I've learned from Amazon, because, and this goes back to lifetime customer value as well, right? So people that have Amazon Prime, they pay, let's say, $13 a month for Amazon Prime, right? What benefits do they get?
Free shipping. Like
Free shipping?
Yeah, overnight.
Overnight shipping, yeah.
Movies for free.
Movies, yes.
They just had Amazon Day for 2 days. So
2 days. And actually, about that, these past 2 days, they sold more than Black Friday and Cyber Monday combined. So let's just say that's billions of dollars, because people like Amazon.
Yeah, because you already also get like a discount off the majority of stuff you buy on Amazon Prime. So I'm pretty sure.
And what's your name, ma'am? I want to tell people that we're here.
Mia.
This is Mia. This is Sabrina's cousin, y'all. We got Mia in the building. Yeah. So, all right. So I'm gonna say this: there's 100 million people paying Amazon $13 every month for Amazon Prime because of the benefits that y'all just spoke about. So 13 times 100 million is $1.3 billion. And that's every month. That's every month, y'all. I'm not saying y'all gotta work towards having that for y'all business, but these are things that we can learn from people that's at the top. Amazon gets 50%. Dang, I gotta work on my handwriting. 50% of online traffic to buy things online. Like, if there's millions of people on the internet, there's millions of websites, but half of the time people going to Amazon when it's time to buy something. That's brand recognition right there. You want to have brand recognition. And then a part of this, I'm not done with the Amazon thing yet. I'm not done with that. What you want to have is repeat customers. You want to have a brand that keeps people coming back. You want to have them telling their friends about it. Is that a Fendi bag?
Mm-hmm.
I have a Coach bag right there. What type of bags do you like to wear?
Oh yeah, it is Guess.
She likes
Guess.
to wear Guess.
You like to wear Guess bags? Okay. We can call these names off the top of our head, right?
Mm-hmm.
They've been around for a long time. They have brand recognition.
Mm-hmm.
There's a Nautica jacket right there. I'm wearing Dockers pants. I have on Under Armour. I have on Calvin Klein shoes. My forgot who this belt is made, but I think Calvin Klein. But it's a cool new belt. Like we have these different brands on this because somebody had it in mind that they need to create something that they want to be around for a long time and serve a lot of people. These brands make us feel a certain way. Recently, I saw this thing on Instagram. This lady, she had her 40th birthday. Her and her sister were turning 40. I mean, I don't think they're twins, but they were born real close together. I don't know. They probably are twins. They got the same mom and daddy, so I think they are twins. But they was born on different days. I think her mom was like had something was going on. I wasn't there. I'm only 23. But her sister bought her a Gucci bag and she started crying at the table. And I'm like these are tears of joy, right? She was like, "Oh, you're so sweet." And so I'm thinking to myself, I need to create a brand that makes people feel like this. If somebody bought you a Gucci bag, what are you gonna say?
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah. And then how about you, Mia? What you gonna say if somebody buy you a Gucci bag?
I might cry just like that.
You might cry?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
I might say.
That's what I'm saying. Now what if somebody buy you a Louis Vuitton bag?
I'll be like, thank you again.
Thank you again. How about you, Mia? You like Louis Vuitton?
I thought we get money.
Now you got me the Gucci and the Louis.
Because Louis Vuitton bags start around $1,600. And that part of Louis Vuitton's brand, they tell you, hey, this stuff right here is handmade. They show you videos on it. They got this little lady, she right here doing all this stuff, you know. They got those machines, they got all this stuff. They got the gold, they wiping stuff down, making everything look good. That's craftsmanship right there. You want people to know the process that goes into creating these wonderful products that you're serving to them. All right, so back to the Amazon. These people right here, the people that are paying $13 a month for the Amazon Prime, they're more invested in Amazon and what Amazon provides to them. Because I'm gonna tell you this, for a year, Amazon Prime members have a higher lifetime customer value than people that don't have Amazon Prime. People that don't have Amazon Prime spend on average around $730 a year with Amazon. People that have Amazon Prime spend over $1,300 with Amazon Prime. So that's nearly twice as much. They're more invested. They know the different benefits and even features that come with having Amazon Prime. And I'm bringing up the benefits and features thing because you want to sell the benefits more than you sell the features. Because with the headband or with the butt lifter or with the waist trainer, what are the people getting? That's the benefit. What the product is made out of, what it does sometimes, or one of the little funny little things about it they haven't seen before. Those are features pretty much. So we want to sell the benefit. Like, what are you getting directly? What makes your life better? What is it doing for you? How is this waist trainer gonna make you feel 3 weeks down the line after you've been using it faithfully day by day, like you said in a product manual? And then if you provide a meal plan, guess what? That's another thing. What if you provide a meal plan? That's $15 for a meal plan that comes with the waist trainer. Then we already talked about headband, the water bottles, right? What's on the water bottle that makes them want to buy your water bottle rather than just getting some other thing, like some kind of like ice cup or whatever it is? I don't know.
Well, my brand, actually the name of it is called Get Wasted, right? So yes,
It's funny. People gonna like that. Get wasted. Okay.
It was a catchy slogan that'll catch people's attention immediately. So what some of my features that are going to be on there, like when they think of Get Wasted, get like your waist small from the waist trainer, and then the bottle of water is actually shaped like an alcohol flask, but it's see-through, and it's going to have the Get Wasted logo on there, but it's going to look like you're walking in the gym with maybe like either there's another one I was looking at, like you walking in the gym with a Henny bottle, or you walking in the gym with a flask. Like, what are they doing? But it's clear, so they see, like, it catches their attention. What type of bottle do you have? And then they see, oh, it looks like an alcohol bottle. Well, the brand is called Get Wasted. So it's a good promotional tool for my waist trainers. So then they're curious, what is Get Wasted? Why do they have water bottles in the shape of alcohol Henny bottles or a flask or, Patron bottles and stuff like that? Why are her bottles shaped in alcohol form?
Yeah.
So that's one thing that
it.
grabs it.
That is catchy, like Get Wasted. I like it. Oh, I like that's nice. That's nice. Okay, and you see how adding that $15 right there, this can raise the customer lifetime value by $15. So not 30 anymore, it's 53. That's looking better already. Or also, one thing that I've learned from Apple, how they started with one product, the Mac computer. So after they started with that, they stuck on that for a long time. I got a MacBook Pro right here. So they went from having a Mac computer to having another Mac computer, then having, I think, 2 Mac computers. They had just the regular Mac and then like the Power Mac, like the Pro, the Mac Pro. And then after having the Mac Pro, then they started having, they had the MacBook. Then later they had the MacBook Pro. And later they added the MacBook Air. But one of the best things they ever added was the iPod. They had iPods, right? iPod Classic, iPod Nano, iPod Touch, and then they added the iPhone. After the iPhone, everything started blowing up. Everything is, people love iPhones, right? I don't have one, but it looks too simple for me. But people love iPhones. They sell a lot. Like, I think iPhones are pretty much, the iPhone sales are pretty much most of Apple's money. Then besides, they have the iPhone. They have multiple iPhones.
Apple TV.
They got Apple TV devices.
Apple Watches.
Apple Watch. They got iTunes.
Apple Music.
Yeah, they got multiple things, but they're creating an ecosystem around their products and service. So ecosystem. That's a good word right there, because we can say that's what Amazon is doing with what all they offer. They got the movies, right? They got the music. They got the shipping. And guess another thing, this may be a long-term goal for y'all, but with the logistics, Amazon like, oh, we're not about to keep working with y'all, paying y'all money to ship our stuff. We just gonna ship our own stuff. We're gonna have our own planes. We're gonna have our own trucks. We're gonna have our own buses. Like, they gonna have their own everything pretty much. Y'all see people riding around here with these Amazon vans?
16 hours.
So the little trucks.
The
They do have their own delivery trucks now. They don't
Exactly.
use regular trucks no more.
Yeah, they're not trying to use UPS right now or FedEx. They're trying to do it themselves. So they even have people just putting stuff in their cars and just dropping it off before they had, like, the vans. So, and then that was another business opportunity for people that worked Amazon, and regular people like, come up with $10,000 and then, get at least these 5 vans and start working for Amazon. That's an entrepreneur thing. But again, we're focused on e-commerce and building something the customers will love, building all around the customers. So customer service is my main thing. So you have another question?
Let's see. Well, you said something about like the benefits.
Yes.
And I feel like my waist trainers do have a lot of benefits. Cause can I read it to you first?
Yeah.
Okay. Now one of my waist trainers is a body shaper with adjustable waist trainer as well, trimming belt. It's Velcro, close your waistband, makes it easy to put on and take off. The flexibility of it, you can adjust it around your waist, and it helps for tummy control for post like pregnancy weight. And getting that off, and then also just regular waist trimming. But it's like, are you saying like the more benefits it gives, the more expensive it should be?
We could say that, but I mean, maybe you want to just have a good profit margin, because if it costs you $5 to get this, because I did some research before you came here, I found a bunch of women's, shapers on Alibaba.
Mm-hmm.
There's another thing I gotta talk to you about.
Mm-hmm.
It's coming up. But if it costs you $6 to source it, and then maybe you're drop shipping it, are you familiar with drop shipping?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so if you're drop shipping it, right, and it only costs you $6 to get, I would say at least sell it for 12, and then you start going up to 18 or maybe even 20. These prices are based on your brand, because let's think about this. Everybody sells cotton shirts, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is cotton or polyester, but the price of the shirt is basically built off the brand.
Mm-hmm.
Like this shirt right here can cost $50, $60 because it's from Under Armour. But if I made the same shirt or the same fabric shirt from, let's say, PGA Tour in Belk, that shirt might cost $25. Same fabric and all.
Mm-hmm.
Feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And then let's say a cotton shirt, nothing on it, just white cotton shirt. If it's Hanes, it comes in a pack of 4 or 5 or 6 for like $17. But you get the same shirt like that and you just put a G on it and a C, I think, and it's from Gucci, that could easily be $300. White shirt, plain, with a little logo on it.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? So brand is important. So first, have a brand. I say customer service number one. Under your brand needs to provide excellent customer service. Because when I said earlier, I didn't say teachers of customer service. I said customer service like Ritz-Carlton, or customer service like Amazon. I didn't say Jeff Bezos level customer service. I'm talking about brands. You want to have a brand that provides customer service above everything else.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. And profit margin. Profit margin is important as well. Like I said before, customer service is more important than profit margin, because if you treat people the way they want to be treated, and even better than that, if you give them something, if you make them feel a way that they have like never felt before. Like I remember going to Chick-fil-A with one of my friends, and the lady said, "Hello, how may I serve you today?" I was like, "What? How? I'll take some chicken." I don't even eat meat. I don't eat meat, but I'm like, how can I pay this person for making me feel this way?
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? Like people pay for feelings. So yeah, we gotta think about this. So profit margin is important. You definitely want to have a good profit on the products that you're selling, because people are in the business for profit. And then there's multiple things that you have to pay for having a business. Different products, software, everything. Even paying for consultants like myself, or paying for businesses to do services for you, because yes, you do have a following on Instagram and people are going to be coming to you, but you're going to have to pay for ads if you want to have more people coming into your brand and seeing you. Then you're going to have to do promotions, or like shout for shout, or having brand ambassadors and things like that. You're going to have to pay for those things. That's going to have to come from the money that you're making with your products, and that's going to come out of your profits. And you pay yourself with the profits. If you sell 1,000 products and you only getting $2 in profits on each product, you got $2,000. But guess what other expenses that you have? I don't know how much your rent is. I don't know how much your other expenses are, but you need to have a good enough profit margin.
Okay.
Okay, so again, if it costs you $6 to have one waist trainer, like this is straight from the supplier, how much do you think you should sell it for if you want a good profit margin?
I think you should sell it for $13.
13?
Mm-hmm.
So at least double?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You just dropped the price.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
Yeah.
I like
$16
$16 better than 13.
Well, I thought you said 6.
I'm saying if it costs $6 to get it from
Yeah.
the supplier.
Yeah, why wouldn't you sell it for like 13?
But he was saying, but you had already said your waist trains was 16.
No, but if that's what I'm
His
saying,
advice on doubling it.
yeah, like if it's that, just that, not my waist trainer, but if it was $6.
But he's still said it like.
I'm talking about your waist
You're
trainer, so you can have a good profit.
Oh, for me, if
Yeah.
if mine's was like, because mine's is about that price, so that's why I sell it for $15.99.
So, okay. but would you consider raising it so you can have higher profits, so you could, have better profit margin and even pay for other things to go on? Because where are you going to be listing these products, and how much is that site going to cost?
I mean, as far as what I'm doing, it's like my site is free, and like if I wanted to add on different features and stuff like that, like then I have to pay more. But then other things, yeah, like I did think about that because I have a whole page about like doing brand ambassadors and having them being paid checks monthly, just as long as they follow the guidelines as far as marketing and promotion for me. So I mean, I think that would be able to feed that, and I constantly like want to rotate the material. So I feel like I'll bring enough income in just to pay at least 4 brand ambassadors in 4 different locations from the profits, and still be able to re-up on the supplies. Because, like for example, if I sell like I want like 20 waist trainers, and I feel like getting that double back, I should make back what I had, and then also what I profited, I should still be able to like pay for brand ambassadors, promotion ads, and still be able to, with the money I brought back in, buy again my supplies, sell it, get back that profit from that, and keep rotating that money until I choose to increase on the amount of like what I'm ordering as far as like from my supplier. Am I wrong?
No. And then see that right there, you're saying that it makes you think about multiple different business models, because if you're drop shipping, you don't have to pay upfront costs for supplies. And then another thing I thought about with brand ambassadors, your best salesman, like your best brand ambassador, is a customer. So if you have them posting what's called user generated content, UGC, but yeah, user generated content is great. Like on every platform that you go on to buy something, they have reviews, right? So not only is a review good, but they posting pictures or they posting a video testimonial about what your products, your waist trainer, or maybe even the water bottle, what that make them think about, how many people have talked to them in the gym about it. Maybe they got to meet some new people, went out for drinks, or what the headband do for them. Like, oh, now they've been going to the gym more often because now they feel comfortable actually being in the gym with the waist trainer on and the headband. They're not sweaty like they used to be, and things are going better. Now they're actually dropping weight. And then the meal plan has helped them stay, they're usually hungry at a certain time of day, but now they're not, because what you have on here has helped them fill up more in the morning. Now they have less cravings, and it's helping them actually stay away from the wrong foods. You feel what I'm saying? It's like when you start building benefits and like having people like actually talk about what you've done for them, that's gonna give you more money coming to you than paying some brand ambassadors. But that's still an option, especially when you have your profit margins right. Feel what I'm saying? So there's like a bunch of different options. So, and that brings me to the business model. Oh, user generated content. I'm gonna put a user generated content. And the user generated content could be pictures, videos, reviews, and things like that. Also, the business model. Are you gonna be drop shipping this stuff?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't, if that's the best way. If it is, then I wouldn't see a problem with doing that.
Okay. And then with drop shipping, you can have your brand put on these things, but then you have to work out with the supplier. Can they put it on there, or would it have to be shipped to another place and then branded and then shipped over here or something like that?
Because from one of my, that's currently what I'm looking at. They have amazing prices on top of amazing prices. They have good deals, good promo. They have a good reputation as far as them being a supplier. They have all these good credentials that come with their company, and it's like, okay, that was an option because they also do like the labeling for you
Mm-hmm.
for your brand. They put the label on there for you. You just have to order on the amount in order to receive a label. And if it's under the amount, you still have to pay for the labeling. So I was thinking about that. So I mean that is a heavy suggestion, but it's like because if I did it with another seller, like when the ones I researched with, like AliExpress or Alibaba, a lot of them actually don't do it, but then there's a lot of them that do it, but it's a lot more money. So then startup fee would be a lot of money. I feel like wasted instead of going a different route that provides everything I need in one for an efficient price.
Cost effectiveness and being efficient is definitely good, especially in the beginning. You say you tried businesses before, right? Okay, cool. And then another thing, like I said before we got started, we're recording. I want you to try this today. Use the features on Story, right, where you can ask people questions and take polls and stuff like that. Start asking people would they buy a waist trainer from you, and then start asking people when do they want to pre-order. DM me now if you want to pre-order.
Mm-hmm.
If you get like 25 people say yeah, now you got 25 customers up front. Then you want to know how much could these 25 customers end up giving you a profit margin.
Mm-hmm.
Because if it costs, like you said, about $6 or close to that, how much is it really to get the waist trainer?
So get depends on which one, but overall, the one that I actually like is $9.60, and that one is going to be sold for $20.
Yeah. So let's say $10 for the waist trainer, and you want to sell it for 20.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Because we can keep adjusting these numbers till we get somewhere that I think is gonna be like, or that we both think is gonna be good for you.
Mm-hmm.
Because I can come up with suggestions, and I can tell you what I believe will work for you, and be best. But it's still up to you. This is your business. So, say the waist trainer is $20, because it costs $9.60, which comes to $10, and then I'm gonna edit this lifetime customer value again. So we have $20 waist trainer, $4 headband. Do you want to change this number before I start writing the lifetime customer value?
Yes.
What do you want to go to?
Probably like $10.
$10.
$10.
All right. What about the water bottles? Is $8 good for the water bottle?
15.
Thank you, man.
I guess probably 15.
All right. 15.
Sitting on the ball. I mean, Starbucks, so they cost about 30.
Okay. Now, how about the butt lifter, a booty lifter?
Butt lifter still could be 10, because I mean that's a fair market value for a butt lifter actually.
And how much does it cost? Because fair market value sounds cool.
Well,
brand,
it's usually $3. Like from a supplier to buy a waist trainer. I'm not waist trainer, a butt lifter.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And then how about the last thing, the meal plan?
The meal plan. Well, actually, when I was thinking about doing a meal plan, I was thinking about making it like when you're buying your waist trainer and stuff like that, that'd be an upgrade, like an add-on that you get with it. So
we call it upsell.
So
in marketing.
I was gonna do it like $3-4. I was gonna do 15, but I mean, if that's what a meal plan actually costs,
And another thing about this,
because I got free meal plans with my pills.
Yeah, another thing, with meal plans, a lot of the information online, you can find it,
Mm-hmm.
you read it, see if it's good, and buy it,
Mm-hmm.
and then resell it. I'm not saying that's what you have to do, because maybe you can contact a person that's been doing personal training for like 10 years and say, hey, what works for women that are between the ages of 20 to 27 that helps them get results? Also, you gotta think about how these things should be, personalized to the person. Like you can have meal plans for people that are trying to do keto, meal plans for people that's trying to do vegetarian, people that's trying to do meal plans for vegan, stuff like that. People that love meat. So, yeah. So there's different things. You can have different meal plans for people to pick from. Feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, all right. So we still got this. Okay, $20 plus $10, $30, 15, 45, 55, 70. So now, earlier, our lifetime customer value was $38 at max. Now we done jumped to 70. We nearly doubled it from changing a few prices because we want to have better profit margin. You feel what I'm saying? You glad you're here? Some good stuff. So, okay. What's your next question? Because we still got to talk about business model. But what's your next
A
question?
business motto?
Model.
Model.
Like how things get done. Because dropshipping, if you're paying for products after they get bought and then the supplier ships it directly to the customer, that's dropshipping, right? But if you have to pay for products to be sent to you and then people buy it from you or maybe buy it from you and then you have to, ship it from your house or travel UPS and ship stuff off, then that's, a different business model.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Because this business model here with the dropshipping, this could be called print on demand. Print on demand is like someone comes on your website and they like what you do. So they buy a waist trainer from you, right? And you have it already linked to a supplier where when they get an order, you get paid first and the money goes to the supplier. And then there's probably already the stuff created in a warehouse, but then your brand gets put on it and shipped out. It's print on demand. That's a very common thing that's done on the internet. But now to my questions over here. This is the actual last question I wrote because it's kind of profound. But are you one step away or one mistake away from being out of business? And that one step I'm talking about is, would somebody just start to think, you know what, I don't like her that much no more, so I'm gonna just go I'm gonna go on AliExpress or Alibaba and buy it directly from Alibaba or AliExpress. Do you think that's possible?
I mean, it highly is possible because everything isn't guaranteed, but I feel as though I can do my best to make sure my products are guaranteed. The thing is, I feel as though you will get what you pay for if you go to whomever, because whoever my supplier is, more likely 90% is not going to be your supplier, because there are hundreds and thousands, millions of suppliers of people who can provide waist trainers to you, and that quality will be provided to you from that person. Now, your quality will, I know for a fact, not be on the same level of my quality, and if it is, then I am sure as enough proud of you. But I don't feel like you could touch my company and what I got going on, because we the best.
That's good. I'm glad you're proud.
Yes.
I've been in digital marketing for some years now, and it ain't hard to find out somebody who the supplier is. Like there's different websites like JD.com, Alibaba, AliExpress. There's some more, like China has a bunch of different
Yeah.
So it wouldn't really be hard for me or somebody I can contact to find, but I'm talking about like regular people.
Yeah, regular regulars.
So is there like that's the whole importance of a brand. That's what I'm getting at. That's why I had to ask this, because
So brand as far as myself or brand as far as the company?
both.
Okay.
Like you gotta have a on point personal brand. You gotta be talking about things that lift people up, actually let people know about who you are, what you think about, why you do what you do. Then let them know hey, I have this brand for my products and services.
As far now when you say it like that, it's separating like me as my brand and then me, my company. It's like, okay, I do have an amazing personality. It does leave marks and hearts on people. But there may be few individuals that wouldn't, like the taste of my personality. They don't think it's sweet. They think it's a little sour, a little bitter. But
you're not in business for them.
Yeah.
You're in business for people that would like you.
Yes.
That's a part of marketing.
So I feel like maybe, and that's another thing. I feel like it's gonna be hard as of right now because my page is set up for, like, if I look at my active sheet and stuff like that and see who are my viewers, they're men or women who have high followings. They and then people I know locally, Like, and if I know them locally, we have somewhat of a connection, some type of relation. We know each other from some situation or situations, and we've communicated at some point. So that would be that. But as far as just me generating a population of customers outside of that, it's kind of hard because that's one thing I'm working on, getting women of a certain age group, a little bit older, or just other women in general to buy from me and to come towards my market. That's something I'm struggling with right now, getting women to look over here at what I'm doing, older women, because it's like, Instagram is a little different from what they're used to. They grew up at a different time, so it's like from where I'm at, where I'm marketing towards, a little bit younger generation and not as much as older.
Yeah, and see this right here, it makes you think about one, user generated content. If you had some older ladies that got your products and like use them and it's posted online, like on their pages, and their friends and people that follow them saw it, then that would help. That will send the people back to your brand. But also, think about how you need to do demographic research and know the popular ages of the people that are on these platforms. Because if you're mostly on Instagram, you're definitely interacting with a high group, high level, high number of people that are in the ages 18 to 24. That's IG right there. Now, if you want to reach people that's older than that, you might want to go to Facebook. Yeah.
You are so correct.
And then, if you want to, if you want to have like some videos out telling people like, hey, you can use these race trainers under your uniform at work, or even under like something that people might wear at a desk job, then you want to be on LinkedIn as well. So you want to get into new markets and stuff like that. You can make the most money possible, but also have it to where it's super relatable. That's all I'm talking about. The user generated content. You got your customers talking about what this has done for them, what it's done for their friends, and things like that. There's some good stuff. What else do you have for me?
I just want to know a little bit more about that. Okay, you were saying like Facebook and LinkedIn. I didn't know. I actually don't know much of anything about LinkedIn.
Okay.
I thought it was only for jobs.
Nah, I haven't had a job in over a year, and I don't go on LinkedIn look for jobs. I go on LinkedIn look for people that can pay me money to do business with me. Yeah. And then I also see products on LinkedIn as well. Because people run advertisements on LinkedIn. LinkedIn is actually a really good advertising platform. And that's another thing about these things. You can, like I said earlier, you can run ads. Like Facebook's advertising platform has over 2 billion people that you can advertise to. And there's millions of people that actually buy online monthly. Another thing, you want to know more about the tools in these different platforms. Like Facebook has Facebook Messenger. Have you used Facebook Messenger?
Just talk to my mama and my grandma, my aunts, like older women.
Yeah, because they be on Facebook. Because that's their demographic. I mean, that's who be on it. But Facebook Messenger, they have the ability to have what's called automated messaging or chatbots. So Facebook Messenger bots can be used to keep people updated on what you have to offer in your business, somewhat like email marketing, but also you can be sending them links to like, videos and then products that they can buy directly inside of the Facebook chat. You feel me? Because yes, my phone is being used right now to record this content in video form, but if it was not being used, I could show y'all in my Facebook Messenger account how I have people marketing to me all the time. Like me, I'm on like everybody's email list. I'm signing up on a bunch of people's like Facebook Messenger chatbots because I need to what's going on. Need to know what's going on in the marketing world. I need to know what products are hard. I need to know who's having a mastermind. I need to know what's going on with everything. What services coming up because I got to be in the know so I can teach y'all. All right, you taking notes right now?
Yeah.
Okay, I have another question for you, but write those notes real quick. And Mia, is there anything else you want to?
Well, I had it because technically I do have a business, but it's definitely not soaring. I do nails,
Oh,
so
cool.
that's really expensive. It's like the acrylic powder is kind of like $30 for a jar like that big.
Yeah.
And the customers want a lot of colors because right now that's like popping. So my thing, like my question would probably be like, well, how do you like what do you like what should you do first like when trying to start a business, like what's like besides the customer service, like besides the selling part, like trying to start it up, like like to what would be the best thing to do, like.
Well, one thing I can say, like based on this part of the board, you want to know your numbers, and then, like before you start a business, yes, you want to know your numbers, but you want to know who you're targeting. Yes, I mean you're probably dealing with a lot of ladies that like nails. I have not got my nails done before. I mean, one time in 7th grade, I did a clear coat, but that was about it. I was experimenting. Haven't done it. I haven't done it since.
I get a lot of guys with X as well.
Yeah, but just a few days ago, I went to the a nail salon place. She said she called it a nail date. We went on a nail date, I guess. I'm not gonna say I guess, because what if she watches the video? We went on a real nail date. So I went on a nail date the other day, and it was pretty cool. Like I watched her get her nails, and I was fascinated by this whole experience. It was like, wow, there's so much that goes into it. First, they gotta put the little nail, the long nail. You know this stuff. Put a long nail on, and then they say how long you want it to be. Then she start cutting it off, and then she makes sure both hands got the same length. She doing like this, and so yeah. And then after that, you gotta be doing a little stuff. You gotta be got a little thing going on, a little turning thing. What is that called?
It's like an e-file, electric
E-file,
file.
yeah, e-file, right? And then you shape the nail up some, and there's so many different things happening. It's like an hour process. So you definitely want to be targeting people that got an hour that can come sit and chill with you. Maybe stay-at-home moms, or people that don't have kids, or maybe teenagers, like young women in high school, or even adults. Um, Definitely places where there's a lot of women. You can target malls. When I say target them, I'm starting to think about geo-targeting. Geo-targeting is targeting people based on location, right? But also, there's like different tools and systems and services I can use that could target this one area. Like if I want to target this one building and show y'all ads on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, whatever other apps you have. Like if there's a lot of apps right on your phone that when you're using them, just random stuff pop up. I could have that showing up for Mia's nail salon. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I could have it to where it's only targeting women. You target by gender.
But how you do that?
Yeah, I was like, how do you do
The internet. Like, there's another thing. You want to know your market as well. Like, so I say, besides knowing the numbers, besides brand, besides customer service, you want to know the market that you're targeting. You want to know, like I've heard people say, you want to be able to write a day in their diary. But this right here, for nails done, people want to feel pretty. I mean, y'all beautiful anyway, but so sometimes people start making think that you're not pretty. Like a girl called me fat yesterday, and I was like, man, it's the last time anybody called me fat. I'm about to get on this meal plan. I'm about to hit the gym again. And I already ran like 2 miles yesterday, so she called me fat. I'm like, man, I'm gonna run some more again. It's like 9 something. I'm about to go outside. But it's all good. But I ain't too hurt. But but you gotta think about how people want to feel when they're buying from you. So and then another thing that we think about when they're sitting there getting their nails done, they're looking at the process. It's cool, it's chill, but it's the end that's the best part, because that's when you see they uploading the video to Instagram and doing all that. I was there because that's how y'all do it. And then y'all be taking the pictures and have it have the fingers gotta be visible, and y'all only flex harder than that when y'all gotta when it's red when it's gone. That's when it get real. Oh, y'all see that? Oh, they use that left hand for everything, picking up cups, washing the dog, everything. That left hand getting used.
Mm.
So you definitely want to know who you're targeting, why you're targeting, what are you going to target them with, what are you going to show them, what are you going to show them that's relevant to them, because you could be targeting people based on is their birthday coming up. If you know their birthday in 2 weeks, hey, let's say this. Hey ladies, come into Mia's nail salon and get your nails done. 10% off for your birthday. Use this code. Different than, like, Facebook allows you to do stuff like that. It's pretty cool. I mean, there's some free courses that you can take online to learn more about how to use these platforms, but you can also pay somebody like me to do it for you. Hey. So, you talk to it based on birthdays or other events. Stuff like that. Oh, we already did locations. Let me do location on that one. And then interests. I have a whole Facebook ads video coming out. I'm gonna put it on my social media. I'm not doing it right now, but apparently I'm working right now. So I need to build a team too to be doing that stuff while I'm doing this. 'Cause I love doing this. I love teaching. It's a great fun thing to do for me. But also I gotta have somebody doing the work behind the scenes. All right. What's next? So, like I said before, we got when you start a business, we got the brand. We got to do the numbers. The market, the market is the most important thing, because I said it comes third number one, but market, like I told Sabrina, you want to go to a market, learn what they want and need, then provide it to them, not get something from here and then go to somewhere like, hey, take what I have because this is what I have. Because now you want to force it on them. If they're not interested in that, they're not going to be interested in it. Like something I'm telling you about business is not going to help somebody with a 9 to 5 that does not want to own a business, because they're used to and they like the stability that comes with working for somebody else. They know they're going to be getting paid $9.75 every hour that they're there, even though Saturday and Sunday they're not getting paid at all, because there's over 100 days out of the year that you're not getting paid. That don't sound good to me. It really don't. And then this 8 hours, if you're limited to 8 hours, there's other hours that you're not getting paid. There's this guy named Warren Buffett. He's one of the richest men in the world. He says, if you don't learn how to make money while you sleep, you're gonna work until you die. That don't sound fun for me. That's not my thing. And then another thing, this is just some stuff I thought about the other day. From 0 to 4, your life is about fun and love, right? You're growing up with your parents, your family, you're learning new things. From the age of 4 to 15, you're in school, you're learning new stuff. You're gonna be in school to like 18 or 22 or 26, or however long you wanna be in school, but 4 to 15, that's that school stuff, right? And then from 15 to 65, you working, paying bills, paying rent, stuff like that. Cause when did y'all first get a job?
Yeah, 15.
15, I got my first job at 14. How about you, Leah?
16 or 17.
16, 17? Okay, cool. So my numbers aren't that bad. So from 15 to 65, you working, you paying bills, you doing everything. You probably get you a car, you can buy a house, you can go on a bunch of debt. Just basically your life is gonna be about producing things and getting paid for it. But from 65 to 72, you're gonna be chilling because you're retired, right? I say 72 because that's the average lifespan of a person here in the United States.
Mm-hmm.
So if from 15 to 65 you working, and from 0 to 4, that's 4 years, and from 65 to 72, that's 7 years. If you only really living a cool life for 11 years, and you give up the rest of your life, I'm gonna tell you this, that's not something I would do. But if you wanna do that, go ahead. But we're right here sitting talking about business because we don't wanna do that. That plan don't work for us. That's not our model. Because if you know you get paid, I said $9.75 an hour. $9.75 an hour times 8 hours. Somebody do the math for me, because I don't even want to try.
My phone's good.
Your phone did? Okay, I'm
Yeah.
glad nobody's phone came on and like rung while I was speaking. But I'm gonna do 975 times 8. Did you do it?
Oh, I thought you was doing it. That's why I ain't
I
did
am
it.
doing it, but 975 times 8. That's $78. Yeah, I didn't even want to open my mouth if I had right answer. I'm recording this too. I can't be wrong. So, if you got $78 coming from working for 8 hours a day, that you can't get these 8 hours back. You can get money back, but you can't get time back. Time is your most valuable asset. So, if we're selling a product that costs you $10 to get, I mean, you got $10 in profit margin. All you have to do is sell 8 of these a day, and you can replace your job income. You feel what I'm saying? So 8 times 30, 8 times 30, that's 240. Good. So 30 days, you sell 8 to replace your income. You gotta sell 240 of these waist trainers. That's just the waist trainer. And then if each of them you get $10 in profit, $2,400, right? Do y'all make that now at your job?
You talk about in a month or like
In
a
a month.
week? Yeah.
Yeah. Barely?
Yeah.
You said barely?
Yeah,
Mia says
barely.
barely, and Sabrina, you say barely or what?
Yeah, I'm gonna say barely and be proud about it too.
Barely?
I'm not proud, but I'm gonna be confident and say barely.
You confidently saying barely. But selling 240 of these waist trainers gonna get you $240. And this is profit. When I say profit, I mean you gotta take out tax and things like that too. Like, so that's why having your numbers is important, and then having your market, because when you have your market right and you understand your market and the people that are actually coming to you, that they're wanting to buy what you offer, they're loving it, they're posting user generated content, and it's growing your following, things like that. That's when you can start to think, oh, this 240 sales, this can go up to 400, or it's gonna go to 450, or this gonna keep rising, because what you're doing is so on point and you're providing people what they need. That's why it's important to have the right supplier. That's why it's important to have the right profit margin. That's why it's important to have the right products around what you're selling. You have to have the right benefits. You have to have the right features. You have to create an ecosystem around your customer. You feel what I'm saying? Because not only are you gonna be selling a waist trainer, the headband, the water bottle, the booty lifter, and then, you know, I already brought up the meal plan. Guess what? You can start creating videos, exercising, using these things. Now you're showing your people that not only do you sell it, but you use it as well. And then you got other people coming and doing stuff with you. Now you have an exercise class. You know what I'm saying? These are the more things you can add on. You can call them upsells, or just things that you're doing with your customers. So like y'all gonna be doing y'all thing. I'm not gonna do that no more. Y'all have your exercise class. Maybe people are paying to come to exercise class, or you say, hey, once you come to exercise class for free after you get your waist trainer and buy a water bottle, or waist trainer and buy a headband, or waist trainer and buy a meal plan. You feel what I'm saying? Because you get these upsells and you provide people more benefits. You're doing more for them, and they like that. They love that. Y'all follow me? Y'all like this? Good. Mia, what else can I offer you?
Well, cause like she said, like my problem is engaging with my audience, cause like I'm sure that like the majority of people who actually care to watch my story are men, but they aren't the ones who are going to get their nails done. Like they let me know that they like the nails, but they're not going to get them done. My thing is like to pique the interest of women, because there's a lot of women in like Savannah who look at it but like aren't willing to like spend money with you because they don't know or like how to approach it, because like it's kind of hard to convince like people that your product is worth it when you're first starting off, and it's not much product to see, because it's like it's different when you don't have clientele to do nails on, so they can't really see as much as they would like to. So that's what, like my thing is trying to engage my audience, like actually get them to like how you said, you pointed out that I have to bring something that maybe they like, and like I don't really know what else to bring them. It's nails. It's kind of each design is for that person, so it's kind of hard to tell everybody I can do this design when somebody might not like that design at all.
Yeah, do you post those pictures of the designs on like Instagram?
Yeah, I have a separate nail page, and then I also sometimes post it on my story, so they can see that. That's my
Okay. Well, what I'm thinking is, you definitely want to engage with pages, or like follow, like, and comment on pages that are like really ran by women and have a lot of women's input and different things like that. I don't want to mention the Shade Room, but there's a bunch of different pages that women like be on a lot, and I gotta press this thing.
Like post on the Shade Room. I think the Shade Room, it's a good $500. They charge you $500. They charge you because you know how people now, everybody wants to do pay for promo. You DM them and they'll tell you how much you have to cash out them for promo. But the Shade Room, I think the minimum you might have to pay to post on there like 500. That's crazy. Half a grand.
Yeah. But how many people gonna see it?
You right. I mean, they got like, I think like 4 million followers or something like that. I understand, but sheesh, honey, half a grand. That's crazy.
Okay. Another thing, the people that are commenting on like people's posts, you can hit them up through the DM, like their stuff, follow them. If you guys send a request, there's one thing I saw the other day. You can hit them up, say, first thing could be ASAP. And then you send a message under that saying, hey, you real cute. I ain't gonna say it like that, but it's not like you're trying to get at them like on that level. But you say, hey, you're cute, and I think you love to get your nails done, right? Like, do you like getting nails done? Like, ask them a question. You say ASAP first because that's gonna be the first message that they see. So it's gonna pop up like in their request, like, oh, let me see what this is talking about. And click in and say, hey, I do nails and this and this and that. You can send them a picture of the nails you've done. Maybe they like it, maybe they don't. You know what I'm saying? Like the worst thing they can say is no. So now they're gonna come to your house and say, hey man, I'm gonna plant spiders in your bedroom and you're gonna have to deal with this because you shouldn't have DM'd me. Like, nobody's gonna do that. So yeah. So what else? Engagement, you said. So yeah, please engage with people. Engage with everything. Engagement is likes.
I don't be liking like everybody pictures, and then I'll follow back girls and business pages. That's it.
Okay. Well, there's more people that could be your potential clients, because guess what? That young lady, I went to get nails done. I didn't get my nails done, but she got her nails done. Like, if I would have knew of somebody to tell her, be like, oh, let's go to so and so. But she went to this lady named Kim that she just found on Instagram that day. Like that same day. She didn't know Shawty. She just looked at the pictures and like, okay, this is the one I want to go to. Is she at this place? Let's call her up and let's go. So that's what happened. Probably gonna hit Shawty up later on this evening and see if she wanna see a movie or something. But I might go to a boxing class, I don't know.
I probably know Kim, not
Yeah,
good
she-
nail technician.
Kim, she works at Posh.
Yeah,
Mhm.
So you know Kim? Oh,
Like-
cool. I was with Kim the other day.
Like, I was taught.
It's
by
always
Tina.
with kid the other day.
Yeah, I learned how to do nails from Tina, who used to work at Posh. Her
Uh-huh.
family owns a nail salon. So.
Yeah.
She also could have went to that black-owned nail salon.
Which one?
What is it called? The I don't know, Karen Meeks. She worked. I don't know the name.
Oh, should I find out? Let me know, cause I want to do some marketing for them. So, what else, Kim? What else, man? Like, what else you think?
Can I answer a question? Give me a second.
All right, I got you. Back to you.
Okay. I did have a question, but I was waiting till you was finished with her. But I hope I ain't lost my question. Oh, okay. Ownership, right? When it comes down to your business, there are Like I know the limited liability, like the LLC, corporation, sole proprietorship.
Proprietorship.
I don't know how to say a word right, so but yes. So what is the best way when going that route? Because when I was researching, a lot of people tend to veer towards a LLC versus sole because your assets aren't covered.
Yeah, you need to have everything covered because a sole proprietorship, it leaves you totally open. If you got sued, people taking from you. LLC is like, oh, you suing the business, not suing me.
Okay.
Another thing about it, a LLC can be taxed as an S corporation.
What does that mean?
Alright, S corporation. So businesses can be taxed different ways based on how they want to be taxed. Because if you own an LLC, you could be taxed, twice: taxed on the business level and taxed on the personal level, and then you have to pay the self-employment tax. So if you have if you give tax to S corp, it's gonna be different taxes things. Now, of course, you're gonna be getting paid, taxed as part owner of a corporation, but you may avoid. I'm not really sure right now. You may avoid self-employment tax because you're working for a corporation instead of owning like a business. You still own it, but still. There's like a lot of different lingo. So you definitely want to talk to a CPA, and a tax professional, different things about that because I'm a business guy. I probably should keep learning more tax stuff, but I've been looking more about the tax stuff for real estate because I'm also working on my real estate license. But what else? Did I answer your question?
Yeah, in a way it did. Because I just want to know what would have been the best route.
Yeah, LLC.
Okay, all right. That's because that's what I was also looking into.
Yeah. My business is an LLC. I saw that. And sometimes people have LLP, limited liability partners, so they have multiple people. But people usually do that for like law firms and things like that. I wouldn't really say do it for a business that's selling products like these.
Okay.
Because it's like I didn't like doing having a business wasn't something I actually planned on doing. Like I just kind of wanted to do nails on the side because I wanted to learn how to do it because I started paying for it. And then I was like, okay, well, other people like what they see, so maybe I should try to, start a business because I would like to stay home and still make money. I always say that I don't want to. I work with some people who are like 60 years old, and I don't want to be with a, breathing machine working at Dollar Tree or Abercorn.
Yeah, it's people on breathing machines at work at Dollar Tree.
I thought you were familiar. Okay.
Oh yeah, I work at Ross. Yeah, so, like right there.
I don't think I've been in a long time, but I've seen you around. Savannah ain't that big.
Very small. So it's like I never really assumed that I would be trying to start a business. That's why I asked like what would be because I feel like I started off wrong. Like I bought everything that I thought that people might like, and then like I did a couple of sets and I put it out there, and like some people like them, but then some people were just like they just didn't care. Like, oh, I can get my nails done by anybody. And I also tried like the person who was teaching me because like when I took the class, she kind of showed us like how to do the nails. But she also taught us like a little bit like business, like how she like promotes herself and like how things work for her. And she was talking like about maybe doing a couple of free sets, maybe doing discounted sets and stuff like that, and that didn't work. Because when I said, hey, I can do like 5 free sets, like 30 people was looking for a free set.
Yeah, people love free. Free is one of the most powerful words in marketing. I say the word most a lot, but free might be like the number one word people want to hear in marketing.
Yeah.
Because everybody like getting something for free. But also discounts are good too because you want to get paid to learn and also give people what they like. So yeah. Like starting off my business over 2 years ago, one of my first clients was my biology professor. She wanted a website done and I was like, okay, $200 or $250 I think. And I did it for her like within days or weeks and she was super happy. And that wasn't my first website, it was my second website, but she really liked what I did. So I got paid to learn. So you can do that too. And then with you and potentially using dropshipping is pretty much you go in, you set up a store, and when you said earlier, not to cut myself off, but I am, but Earlier, you said your website is gonna be free. Are you gonna be using Big Commerce?
No, Big Cartel.
Big Cartel. Oh, Big Cartel. Okay. Yeah, I've seen them. They're not my favorite. I really prefer Shopify.
Yeah, a lot of people were saying Shopify because it's easier to link with your social media. You could literally turn your page into the website there. So I was thinking like in between, but I was like, as of right now, this is just financially friendly for me right now.
That's why profit margin. Yeah, you want to be able to pay for everything, and then you say you want to have 4 brand ambassadors. How much is it going to be paying them? Is it going to be like $250 a month to wear your stuff?
No, because when I was a brand ambassador, my checks was $20. And just as long as I follow the guidelines, you deposited $20. There's literally a website right now. I'm not gonna say the name, but
Tell me the name. I could edit it out.
but okay, it's pretty much it's an ambassador her website. So what you do is you pretty much sign up. You pay 1st.
Mm-hmm.
They pretty much pull you in after they pulled you in. They you drop your Instagram to these companies, and they give their good. You give them like your good photos, give them your social media, and it's like every month they come with like at least 5 companies that may want to work with you because of the photos, the information they've submitted about your Instagram, and that you have the certain following that is required. You get in, and then they give it to the company, and the company chooses, yeah, I want her to model my brand. So then from there they go in and like I said, they select or whatever. Then you follow the guidelines as far as they're gonna send you an email, say, okay, take a picture with flat tummy tea.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you take a picture with a flat tummy tea. It has to be outside. It has to be, or a clear video. It has to be this. They give you these restrictions and they tell you what you need to do, and then submit it to them first before you post it. They approve it, you post it, then you get paid.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, and I used to do that, and I used to get paid $20. You know, I did one for Airbnb. I did one for Flat Tummy Tea. I did one for, I can't think of the company name, but it was just like for like beef jerky. Didn't even eat it.
Oh, so you didn't believe in it? Okay.
I didn't eat it because I don't like beef jerky, but they were willing to pay me to promote. But I ain't gonna lie, it was good. If I was a beef jerky eater, yeah, I eat they brand, but they brand high, and it's really good though. Like it's real good. Yeah, it's really expensive. Because I already know, yeah, beef jerky itself is pretty pricey, but theirs, whew, it's fresh. Like it's like sealed. Like just the one piece is sealed. And then when you open it, it's like you smell a piece of steak almost. You think it just got marinated and some onions and bell peppers fresh in front of you, and you bite it, you're like, oh, this is good. But it's like, it's just a little stick. What? You tried me. But it's like, but overall, it's good. But I'm just not a jerky person. But it is good, and I would promote people to buy it if you are a jerky person. So I did do promotion for it because the product was worth promoting. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. So they only paid me $20 per promotion, and there were restrictions to it. But there were other girls that I know that did the ambassador program that was their life. So every little promotion they did like 10, 20 promotions a week, brought in $100, and kept doing that, brought in $400 a month. That wasn't me. Because you have to be porcelain all the time. You have to be very porcelain, very pretty, very clean, like always clean cut. Like I look like a tomboy right now, you feel me? So I don't think, you feel me, like they want me to take a picture of how I look right now, you feel me? You know?
I understand.
Yeah.
I definitely understand. That's why we talking about brand and how you gotta create something that you're proud of and that your customers are gonna be proud of.
Mm-hmm.
Because that definitely goes into the user generated content.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you were doing posts for a company that you don't even like, believe in, and you don't use their products, I mean, that means somebody's gonna do it. But we want to have people like showing things that they do believe in.
Mm-hmm.
I tell you what, I wear this belt because it works.
Mm-hmm.
This belt, you see this belt don't have no loops on it. This is some cool new job right here. Look, I found out about this the day I bought it. I was like, yo, this is so cool. I don't even know. Yeah, this chemical reaction, not Calvin Klein. But this is like, watch this, right? See, it slides in here, and it locks in place. After I bought this, I was telling everybody what this does and how new it is and how it's this new technology because I like it. I believe in it. It's amazing. It's so cool. Like I've never seen this before until Black Friday 2018, and I bought it. It was like buy two and get one, and the other one free. So it was $50 belt. Like I've never paid $50 for a belt before, but it's so cool, right? And I got the other one that's at the house. It's pretty cool too, but like this is user generated content. I'm telling you about something I believe in. Now, when it comes to user generated content on the negative side, I'm not to bash anybody, but there's this one seafood place in town. Y'all don't say no names, but I heard that they had like roaches, and that somebody found hair in their food, and it was on social media, and they over there in that plaza by Applebee's. Or was it by Ross?
Yeah, I work next door to them. Yeah. People was still eating there while it was going. Like the score was like a 37.
Yeah, the score is a 37.
I was thinking we get a little too specific now.
Sorry.
I don't want nobody to try to sue us. They'll be suing Miss Mia and Sabrina, not Edward Fox.
No, I was talking about Catherine Seafood.
I thought it was named Katrina.
Yeah, so like another thing, this is something I learned in sales and in business. When you do somebody right, when they get the best customer service, when they feeling good from working with you, they probably tell 10 people. Now you got 10 more customers. Now this $70 from one customer, they tell 10 people, now they turn to $700. And that also goes into lifetime customer value. That's why we have to get these numbers right before you even get started. You feel what I'm saying? So, and then at that point, then you start knowing your profit margins for every customer that you have. And then you start saying like, what's your most profitable customer? What's your most profitable product? Then you want to push that product because that product is going to get you more customers that's going to be paying you this amount. That's why I was thinking, you definitely want to get it right with the waist trainer because then you can start adding on more products. Because if you focus on one product first and then start building an ecosystem around the people that are, buying this product, that's when you start adding the water bottle, then the headband. Even though the headband has this cool, new features and you love that it has these benefits and things like that, you want to focus on one thing first. And that's something I'm learning in my business as well because what I'm doing right now for you, this is consulting. Consulting has its own price. But when it comes to me, let's say this, consulting could be $350 an hour, right? But doing all this for your business, this e-commerce stuff, it's gonna be at least $3,500 a month. So that's why I'm talking about you need to have your profit margin right because what if it comes to you at a certain time, you like, you know what? I don't feel like doing all this. This is taking up more of my time than I was doing when I worked a job. You know what? I'm gonna have Edward Fox and Fox Emergence do this for me. That's gonna have a cost.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? Like some of the things I'm teaching you today, you didn't think about before you got here. And that's what a mentor or a consultant does for you. Opens your mind up and shows you a shortcut or helps you think about something in a way that you didn't before, and it helps you think, oh, now I can do it this way, and then this will be better because it helps you get to a certain place faster. That's what you want. That's why we're here talking. So yeah, like all this stuff is super important, super important. So yeah, profit margin, brand, customer service, prices, market. What else you got for me? You got some more questions? You don't have any more questions?
Mm-mm.
All right, well, I got some more questions for you.
Okay.
I probably should have started off with this. So, who are you and what do you stand for?
As far as just myself or for my company.
You. It starts with you.
Oh, okay. Well, who am I? I'm Sabrina. I'm me. I don't know. I was just me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I come as I am, and I feel like people should accept it, and I won't change. Like, I'm a very outgoing, outspoken individual. Anything that I do and I put my mind to, I do achieve, and I do stand and believe what I say and what I say. And if it's wrong, I'll correct it or gain knowledge to figure out what's right
Mm-hmm.
and what's wrong. I don't promote opinions, only facts. Um, and my beliefs, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a strong believer in communication and, love and power. And power is education. That's why I always try to talk to as many people as I can that is very equipped with the knowledge of business to figure out what tools do I lack and what information do I lack that I need to gain in order before I step into the field and get knocked down and then know how to pick myself back up just to fully, So I try to keep a philosophy to some things that I do, like with my business, of course, and or like create goals and then within the goals make objectives, like what I was saying earlier. Um, that's why I wanna. That's why right now I've been working on a mission statement for my company as well, and because I think that's very important. And I always hear that with really successful businesses and chains, I notice that they all have mission and vision statements.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't got down a vision statement yet, but I do have a piece of a mission statement, and I feel like that's also something that represents me as well. A mission statement. I don't know if you want to hear it.
Tell me, and then before you start that, I want to tell you something. I'm pretty sure this is what was said in this book about Amazon and Jeff Bezos.
Mm-hmm.
But the whole reason of Amazon is to raise the bar of what it means to be customer focused.
Mm-hmm.
So when I hear that, I'm thinking like, dang, what can I do in my business to set myself above every service provider of what because digital marketing, there's other digital marketing agencies, but what can I do for my clients that makes me the absolute clear choice when it comes to digital marketing on everything? Like, will they tell their family, hey, this man has been right there, they made me able to pay for you to go to college, or they made me able to buy the car for my daughter, or this guy, he taught me something that I use now with my wife. Now I'm better communicating with my wife, and now my marriage is even better than it was before. Like, you want to have things that make people feel so good about you and dealing with you, because business is about relationships. Today or yesterday wasn't our first time speaking. Like, you knew I was Fox's older brother, and you see me around Instagram, you follow me, and we talk. This is, my last name is Fox. My younger brother's last name is Fox as well, and we look alike. But like, business is about relationships, life is about relationships. So when you able to come into people's lives and have a good relationship and increase that person in some way,
Mm-hmm.
and help them get more of what they want,
Mm-hmm.
they're definitely gonna have a great feeling about you, and they're gonna recommend you to other people.
Interesting. No complications.
Mhm.
What? No complications. Everything just clear cut.
Clear cut, yeah.
Yeah.
And then another thing about the lifetime customer value, when you do great by a customer and they tell 10 people, if you do wrong by a customer, they might tell 20 times as much. So let's think about it. I'm gonna do the math for you because I need to see this, and I'm gonna write this in green. So if you have a lifetime customer value off of one customer, and that's $70, one time 70 is $70, right? $70, that's one time. Let's do this times 10. 70 times 10, 700. So that's 10 people. Yeah, $700. Now I'm gonna do math on this. Now with 70 times 200, 14,000. Yeah, I didn't want to get it wrong. So 200 times 70 equals 14,000. So let's think about this. When you do right by one customer, you get $700. When you do wrong by one customer, you lose $14,000. Now, what does this mean to you?
I'm broke and I'm in debt. We're like, cause if I'm just starting off, that's as much as I got. Now I gotta come up with, you know what I'm saying, 700. Cause think about it, Like if nobody's buying, then guess what? My material's just sitting there, and I don't waste $700. So technically, I owe myself more than I owe them. On top of that, like, nah, yeah, I understand with good reputation and you saying customer service and satisfaction though. I understand. Because if your material, you buy $700 worth of materials, just say, and it don't move, now you $700 down the drain, plus the $7 you thought you were gonna profit because it could have been a particular reason on top of that. So yeah, I do understand that. And then just because negative news travels faster than positive.
Yeah, it surely does.
Yeah. Mm-mm-mm.
Yeah.
I ain't got no haters or nothing.
I was saying I don't have no haters. Everybody love me, but I know there's some people that probably love for me to not have a business and love for me to not be getting to the money.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then like you said again, right there, it makes me think about the business model thing again. Buying products, having them up front, that may not be the best business model for you right now, especially when you're starting out. And then there's other people, they may make the mistake of, having a place that they have to rent out in order to do business. If you're online doing business, in a website, your whole storefront costs you $29 a month with Shopify. You good. You better off than somebody paying $1,600 for rent, then having to pay for lights and water and other things like that. Feel what I'm saying? That's on top of the rent that you have for your primary place of living. Yeah, you want
to live in your shop.
Yeah, you want to increase your income, not increase your expenses. These are important things. Mia, you got anything? You got any questions for me? Nothing right now. I got a few more questions. All right. So, why should someone buy from you instead of someone else?
I think I wrote that down somewhere. What makes me pop versus the next cat selling some waist trainers. I guess like I said, I actually believe in my products. I don't sell them. Mostly when I'm doing this at first, it could be a side thing, but it's not just the focus being financial gain. It's just for like making women happy. Like currently what I do right now, I've worked in several beauty supplies, and seeing a woman happy about her hair and changing her hair within 10 minutes, like customizing a wig or a weave for her, or 30 minutes to an hour or whatever, and it changes them. It changes their spirit. And like you said, it also gives good reputation, good customer service satisfaction, allows them to tell more people, and then or come back for more and want me to do it again and again and again. And I see what that does just with hair. And I know women always talk about how, there's some people will put down people who get their body done, but then there's some women like, shoot, if I did have money, you know what I'm saying, I would cut the stomach off, and shape this waist and lift this and tuck that. So then why not provide something efficiently for you to do that? You know what I'm saying? So I feel as though I do care more about the customers more so than the financial gain that I could. That's why my goal is to, have amazing customer satisfaction, 100% customer satisfaction rate. Even though, it could be possible, it could not, because there are some people who don't like Amazon. They prefer eBay. You know what I'm saying? Or, there are people who won't like my waist trainers. They'll like Lizzie McGuire's waist trainers. You know what I'm saying?
She doing waist trainers?
No, I was just making up. But yeah, they might want to go to her. But I just have to, be 100% and stand by what I have in my product, and then, market as much as I can, and market towards like the beauty and wellness industry, and see who are the people who, the customers or the viewers of that market, who are those potential buyers in that market, and create that relationship with them, and give them also a familiar face that makes them comfortable, which is like dealing with the brand ambassadors. Maybe I cannot sell waist trainer to Tisha in Chicago, but if I had a brand ambassador from Chicago that knows Tisha, she usually goes to the club with Tisha a few times, or she saw Tisha at the hair store, she, gave her the deal on the bundles, got a few drinks with Tisha. She has a better relationship with telling her girl, this waist trainer is working. You know what I'm saying?
That's real good targeting right there. So you got right into your house.
Yes. Exactly. So that's why I think, dealing with, brand ambassadors is really important too, also for me. And that's what, outside of just me, I can allow somebody else, knowing my reputation and knowing who I am, and trusting and instilling in me and my company, that I will provide you with the treatment that you need, but you have to promote the treatment that I can give to other people, and go from there.
That's exactly what user generated content is. Yeah, like the reviews and people saying, "Oh, this helped me." And another thing, what you're saying about how they feel, that's what we call confidence. Like if you're helping somebody feel more confident in them and themselves, and you're helping them have a hot girl summer, like I'm having, you're gonna have some good customers on your hands. Because like I said before, I'm gonna say it again. It's all about how you make these people feel. Feel like I'm feeling good right now. Of course, I need to get out here and get something to eat. It's cold in here, it's really cold. But I'm feeling good. I love what I do. Like I don't feel like this is work to me. So this has been an amazing thing today. I got one more question. Well, me too. So, okay, yeah, and then a part of that last question is, people buy why you do things and what you do.
Sorry, I just said that all the way over here.
All right, so question is, do you have a brand?
For myself? Yes.
Yes.
Oh, you want me to explain?
Yes.
Okay. Most people, I mean, I didn't intentionally put the brand on myself, but I mean, they recognize me for my Instagram name, Pocahontas, not Pocahontas. It's Pocahontas. I represent the city from where I come from and what I do, and the people around me, their hustles and their struggles. I don't promote just myself. I promote other people, which makes my brand even stronger. Me, just as far as myself, I didn't, like I said, I didn't get the title gifted on, I didn't make this title for myself. Other people have, just because of what I do naturally is what an Instagram model does. People assume that I am an Instagram model because of the things that I do on my page and how I promote myself, and it falls in the guidelines of what an Instagram model does, or a marketer does for Instagram and for other people. So that's pretty much like who I am for the general public audience, and for what they see. And then from there, they go in and just see other things from there, from my brand and who I am. So I guess a model, an Instagram model.
So that's who you are. That's what you think. That's your brand.
General audience would say.
Yeah. I totally. I was just looking at you. I would see why they think that. Like it could scream Instagram model. It might not scream entrepreneur. So there's some things you want to change up, because you want your brand to be something that you create, not what people create for you. Because I tell you this, when that girl called me fat last night, I could have thought, dang, maybe I am fat. I do need to lose some pounds. But I knew that before that. I don't think I'm fat. I'm like, yo, I'm like at less than average size for somebody. Because like the average man in the United States is like 5'9" and weighs 190 pounds. I'm 5'9" and weigh like 158. I weigh less than the average woman in the United States. So somebody could still think I'm fat though. You feel what I'm saying? Because I'm not ripped, because I don't have an 8-pack. But guess what I'm working on? It's coming. So my brand is me being trustworthy, me working towards being the best, me doing whatever it takes to get what I want, me having ethics, me having integrity, me being a man of wisdom. People come to me because I'm a resource in a wealth of knowledge. That's why you're sitting here with me today. I like to show love and provide value to people. You have to make your brand what you want it to be, not what other people doing. Because I don't want to tell you change the Instagram name, but what do you want to be, Sabrina? What do you want people to look at you as? What do you want to offer the world? What do you want your customers, your friends, your family to think about you? What do you want them to tell them? What do you want them to tell people about you to make them want to buy from you, or make them want to be your friend, make them want to just send you free gifts because they care about you, because they love your message, what you're putting out, what you're doing for the community. Like, what do you want that to be?
I mean, that would be nice. I don't think mine. Oh, sorry. I was still thinking and listening. But I mean, I like that's what also I was thinking. I do have to change my page a little bit around as far as showing that I am an entrepreneur, which I mean that is noted. People know that I am an entrepreneur. I am a hustler. But I'm trying to, do that right now. Contour my page where it does show my strengths outside of just physical, my mental capabilities, and what I can provide to the world. So what I'm trying to do, I am going to post a little bit more about entrepreneurship, ownership, and your business outside of just my business, showing that I do promote, you know, even if it's young entrepreneurs or black entrepreneurs or entrepreneurs in general, I promote that. That makes people feel good about themselves. Because even when it's a page that I follow right now, she she was selling this small little book or something, this little business plan and some other things. I bought like three things from her. When I tell you it, like, just because of going on her page, I saw so many motivating like comments that she had, or so many motivating posts that she makes, things that she said. I believe that okay, she wouldn't sell me no BS. So I did look into buying some information from her. And when I did buy some information from her, she had it like she was doing this sale, unbelievable, $2 for like the information that she sent me was like I would have to take a class for some of the information that she sent me. I would have to sit down with an instructor for the information she sent me. I'm on like page like 20 and she got like 50 pages in it. And it's like each page is like questions, like at least like questions all on the page, comments and stuff like that, or like little reminders saying, hey, you know, it keeps you motivated as you're going. Like she doesn't along the way. She's not letting you, oh, you're gonna stop just right here on Tuesday, just to go get free drinks at happy hour. You might actually pull it up on your phone on the way there, you know what I'm saying? Or just sitting there, you might pull it up in your spare time. And she'll send you motivational things like that. So I want to be somewhat like that, always encouraging people to be an entrepreneur or be their own, and that what makes people comfortable, because you being a stranger having faith in me makes me sometimes more comfortable than somebody I know having faith in me. And that's crazy. A lot of people do lean towards maybe the opposite sex or strangers giving them like promo or giving them attention. It's fascinating because they're like, he don't even know me, she don't even know me, and they want to support what I'm doing. That shows that I have faith in faith in what I got going on, and I'm going to keep doing this better and better. So that's what I'm trying to do, and like give other people positivity, help promote other people. That's why I don't charge people if they want like to do marketing or promos with me. I don't charge people. People do pay me, but I don't charge people off the rip. You want me to promote your brand? I do get a lot of people followers. Like when I do shout outs on your page, you be like, where are these followers go from? You know what I'm saying? And it'd be quick with it, because it's like, why hold back something? You know what I'm saying? And it's like I could just bless you with it. I can just give it to you. I mean, it's nothing for me to just post a picture. I'm gonna charge somebody to just post a picture. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, people do it all the time. But as far as me, like how I am and my grounds and my philosophy and what I stand for and stuff like that, let me just give, and God is going to give me more too. You know what I'm saying? Give for free and receive more from God.
Yeah, show that love.
Yes.
I'm a Christian man, and I believe in showing love for real. Like that's a part of my business.
Yes.
Like how I make people feel. Okay. Now the next question. What benefits does your brand and its products provide over the others your potential customers can choose from?
The benefits.
Now these are the benefits of your brand.
Like in my brand, just
yeah,
like
and
my.
Then we already talked about the benefits of these products. Like, I want you to write this down. Please take notes.
Okay. Because I have all this. I don't really have much as far as me. It's just a lot more so my company, my brand, like my actual business is in here. Like, I don't really like focus more so on me. What I do, I am very careful. Like, I do. You know what? Matter of fact, I have a page in here. Structured on building people brand, like when I was helping build your brand and a few other people's, and like literally going through, and it's like dealing with personality and personality development and personality improvement, and working with that, and just being more of a people person, a more inviting individual for others. And that's one of the benefits I do have. When people meet me, they have a conversation with me, I am inviting, I am open, I am very friendly, I have a free spirit, I don't judge because it's not my place. You know what I'm saying? So I show my confidence all the time. I wear things of the norm, not of the norm, in my environment doesn't wear. Like me, I'll go in my room like I've done before, make an outfit, hand stitch, or get on my sewing machine, make an outfit that nobody else has in Savannah, of course, because I just made it, and then just walk around with it. People, you can't buy it nowhere because it's mine, you know what I'm saying? And then people are just seeing that I bring some unique flavor to the table, and you know, I have a good spirit that follows it, which makes me an original person. So that's like another thing about me. I am original. About my brand, let me think.
That's excellent right there so far. And what's your birthday?
January 25th.
Okay, cool.
So what that mean? You about to do zodiac on me?
I'm not doing zodiac on nobody.
Oh, I was
I'm
about to
trying to
say.
see what your sign is because my mom's birthday January 30th.
Oh, so she Aquarius too.
Yeah, I guess that's what it is.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
a water sign.
Oh, so, yeah. If you know,
You
we
think
know.
I'm doing zodiac on you?
We can't swim for nothing, but if he know, we know. But yeah, like, yeah, and you know, I feel like I have a lot of knowledge that I could share. And as far as my brand, like, that's why I want to craft myself a little bit more in the professional, like, instead of me just being a marketing tool for a lot of people in Savannah, like, you know, because on my story, the minimum views I can get is 2,000 sometimes. And then some days I done got 10,000 on my story, and it's crazy because my following's not 10,000, but how I tag things and the times that I post stuff. And like, because that's why a lot of times when I post a picture, I use my location, because somebody who's traveling to Savannah on Instagram, they're going to search Savannah, the Savannah location on Instagram, see what's going on, if there are any clubs and events, what's going on that weekend, what's going on. And I learned that because a lot of people do that, that's actually comfortable and just looking to see what's going on when they're entering a city. Then they look at my page, they see what's going on, stuff like that. Especially around Orange Crush, that's when I get the most views on my page, and especially on my story. Like I said, I done got like a good 10,000 views to my story one time around Orange Crush, because everybody's coming to Savannah. They want to know what's going on. I'm dropping pictures that say Savannah, and that's where they coming. So hey, I want to see what she got going on. I want to link with her. I want to do this with her, and those type of things. So yeah, that's why also my name is Pocahontas, because I do carry my city heavy. So yes.
You from the Pope, okay.
You know.
I get it. So you have anything else for me?
No.
All right, well, this is great.
Did we say anything at the end?
Oh yeah, this is great.
Click the
Hey,
link
y'all
below.
had Edward Fox and Sabrina and Mia. We're glad y'all stopped by to listen to the Creating Your Advantage podcast, and this probably episode gonna be on e-commerce perfection. I don't even know if it's still recording. It is.
I think so.
I don't
Yes,
know.
it is.
It is. I got that much space. Thank God. This is probably like 3-4 gigabytes. But yeah, thank y'all so much for coming. I've enjoyed myself. I don't just write stuff like this for me. I definitely take pictures of it. Definitely take pictures. So, all right, I'm not gonna get y'all on camera right now.
That's your recording, right?
This is an hour and 44 minutes. Oh, this has been a long time, y'all. I'm gonna charge y'all $500.